All right, lads. I'll give you Blackbeard's honest opinion. You ask me, can this new captain promise you a life of prizes, plunder, and adventure? Aye. For amongst all the gentlemen of fortune sailing these West Indies, he ranks amongst the most clever. There was a time when I thought myself the deadliest scourge of these seas. But this man is a fearsome dog that feeds off trouble and turmoil. I seen him clear the deck of a Spanish galleon like it were nothing. Fighting like a devil, dressed as a man. And he's a canny one. Knows his way round every crag and crevice of these islands. So if it's fortune and adventure you seek, then Captain Edward Kenway's your man. Only, don't meddle in his private affairs. For there's more mystery to that man than even I dare ask.
Hello and welcome back. Another stream of AC Black Flag with another shortish evening session. But yeah, I had some time and figured, you know, we can hop on to the ship, the Jackdaw, and do a bit more progress of the game. At this point, we are almost done with all of the side activities in the game. Yeah, only got like a bunch of naval contracts and 1 or 2 assassination contracts, I think, left at this point. So gonna work further on that, and then also on starting the next sequence, which is at this point sequence 8 out of like 12.
Down, all sail! Two up tops! Douse those men!
Let's pick up some money here from the fleet. Still got a few ships left here, but quite a few actually return in and out, so we can pick up some more money later on. And as for the upgrades, we need lots of metal here for the broadside cannons. And the mortar as well. So basically, whenever we find anyone carrying like about 100 metal or more, definitely gonna go for it. So last time I kind of like stopped doing a round trip around the Caribbean to kind of pick up on the locations we yet have to visit before heading back to the main story. And yeah, I guess you can go back to Curacao here. There's still another assassination contract to do.
Captain has
Who's made sail?
Hello, Vaave. Welcome in. And good evening to you. Exactly, dude. Doing it pirate style. Yeah, been a bit pretty good day over here. Pretty busy, to be fair, but yeah, it was definitely a good day, though. Hope you're also having a nice day, Ave. And yeah, how's Better Call Saul going? I assume you watched a bit more of a new season?
I can keep the heat up for a bit.
That's good to hear, dude. I'm glad you're doing well. But yeah, definitely understandable. After like a long day of work. The Outlaws' Cave. A group of smugglers pillaging ancient caves is being led by a Templar aristocrat. Find the group and kill him. You've only seen 3 episodes, you've been thinking about it more than watching it. You've seen Gaz's man blast the shit out of Nacho to recruit him or some shit. It's nuts. Yeah. Definitely is. You know, behind the curtain, Gus is definitely quite ruthless, if he has to be. But yeah, we of course seen a bit of that in Breaking Bad. Ah, nice. It's exactly the underwater location I haven't been to yet.
Loose and swim too! Lay aloft and loose men!
Yeah, that's a good point actually. I feel like in Breaking Bad, you know, you could still kind of like somewhat blame Walter White for, you know, Gus acting out and behaving the way he does, and the scenes where he's acting out against the cartel, you know, are kind of like making him feel more sympathetic due to what's been happening to him personally. But yeah, it's definitely a different situation, you know, with Nacho.
Almost ready, sir! Make it fire! We're ready, sir!
Ah, that's interesting, Ava. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. Like about that specific quote in the context of things, but yeah. It definitely hits different. It's like, bravo, Vince. Even though somewhere along the development of Better Call Saul, Vince Gilligan actually wasn't that deeply involved anymore. In general, he was like much more involved in Breaking Bad than Better Call Saul. But yeah, the showrunners have done a great job with Better Call Saul for sure. It's always cool also having like a glimpse into the reading room and also the kind of like test, I guess, runs. Like the test reads, I guess, where everyone, you know, sits together and kind of like reads through the scenes. Can be quite revealing sometimes. Citizen? Hello, Vaora. Welcome in. Good day to you. And I gotta say, Aura, the amount of cutscenes in Ultra Sun is actually crazy. I'm already playing the game on like sped up, you know, like 3-4 times the amount of speed, and it still feels like they go on for ages. And I'm like barely getting to battle sometimes. I mean, I assume like the more the game goes on that, you know, it's gonna get more battle heavy and maybe less cutscene heavy, but so far, like early into the game, it's been, yeah, a lot. Hello, Verseket, welcome in. And good day to you. Okay, we actually have a treasure here. 61,180, basically. Down there, apparently. Should be called Pokemon Ultra Yep. Yeah, no kidding. I hope it's not something they do in like every generation, you know, afterwards, because that's a bit too many cutscenes. That'd be really cool, Ava. I wouldn't mind, you know, Insomniac maybe branching out and doing like a bunch of different super characters eventually. The werewolf game already looks, you know, promising. Ever werewolf. What am I saying? You know what I'm talking about? Wolverine. But hey, it's pretty much the same, isn't it? In a way, he's like a werewolf. Perfect. I love it when the target comes to me. And there we go. 30 out of 30 contracts completed. Which unlocks the pistol swords. Which is kind of like a unique weapon type that gives you like regular double swords, but they also have, yeah, like a pistol combined in it. So some of the finish animations are kind of like unique to that particular weapon.
I have a clear shot! Have a grenade, lad!
Don't let me disturb ya. It's always funny when you have like explosions happening and they don't hear things.
Now that's booty.
Oh yeah? The plan for the lead heavy shot? So where's that? Like over here, Mysteriosa. Quite close actually, so would be worth making a stop there actually. What doesn't need a shirt to be deadly? Actually, not having a shirt makes him more deadly. Hello, Vedex. Welcome in, dude. And good day to you.
Put it all on! Loose tops and royals!
Yeah, doing a little evening session over here. Doing a bit more Black Flag progress. Also, give me just 1 second, be right back. But how are you doing, Vodex? Alrighty. Not sure why there's a naval convoy symbol here, when clearly there's, you know, not a convoy over there. There's one, but that's not the online one.
Fire! Damn these eyes! More place shot down! He's vulnerable there, Captain! It is fire! Here it comes! Fire! Got us coming! Fire! We're on your way! They've hit us! Brief the topsail! Fire!
Have a good been up since 3:45 AM? Jesus. Did you have to wake up that early, or couldn't you sleep or something? The last time I voluntarily woke up that early, I had to kind of like take a flight super early in the morning. True, Aura. I mean, money is money, isn't it? But one is a bit more money than the other, though. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense, you know, if it's like based on a flight. Oh, that's cool, but you kind of like, you know, helped out your mate and hop them to the airport.
As much save as you can! Well, the gallery! Fire! All sails! He'll take it! Found the sail! Pull off the squall! Not too close, Captain! Ready to fire! Bring them in for a steely kiss!
Yeah, no worries, Tex. Sometimes I sit on my keyboard, my spelling is still shite, so I definitely get it. But yeah, mobile of course is worse with the autocorrector.
Heavy touch! Ready to fire, sir! Brace yourself! Incoming fire! Fire! Ready to board on your line, sir! They're taking a buffet, Captain! Fire! Awaken yourself! Hold tight, here they come! Fire! Fire! Captain, won't waste us there! Ready to bear, sir! Good shot to trigger! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! 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 Working on it! It's all exposed! Get the shots up! There, sir! Good shot to trigger! The mortar would be ideal! Let's move! Race! Mind the help, sir. You would break us apart. Shall we board it, Captain? Fire! This way, Captain! Ready to fire, Captain!
Side cannon is the most fun and should have been the entire game. So like only a side cannon the entire game.
More sail! Give me more sail!
I definitely feel like yeah, it's the most fair mechanic maybe, you know. Especially since a lot of the other ships are mainly, you know, making use of it. But I mean, they all got their own archetypes, I guess, you know. The bricks are more prone to kind of like use, you know, front charge and front cannons. Frigates are very heavy on like the side cannons, whereas men of wars are more heavy on the side cannons and mortars. I kind of like having like lots of tools to use with, depending on the situation.
Give the order, sir! They're on the bowline to head! Come to...
Okay. Back to Mysteriosa. Should be a narrative only game like Telltale games, and the player only gets to control the side cannon. Other than that, it's mostly cutscenes. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would be down for that. I like me variety. But yeah, that would be a proper side cannon like simulator there. I told Ubisoft the idea for Black Flag 2 and they really like it. But of course you can only control that cannon if you have a season pass. Which is not like a classic season pass, it's like a, you know, monthly thing. A subscription, if you will. Because subscription are very in right now. Well, have been for a few years now. But yeah, gotta double down on that Ubisoft Plus, you know, money. But yeah, speaking of Ubisoft slash Assassin's Creed news, have you guys seen the new reveal for the AC Mirage DLC? Because there's definitely some new additions that could be interesting.
Trim the yards off the wind! Trim off! Crowd it all on!
Isn't that called Skull and Bones? Yeah, I mean, could be that the remake for Black Flag will be kind of like based on Skull and Bones. You can only upgrade and customize the cannon through aggressive microtransactions. Ubisoft agreed with you. It is not surprising.
Loose all and full shot to the wind. Cruise down, man your shoots.
Black Flag 2 side cannoneer. I'm down for that, for sure.
Refit all tops. Furl all sail. You hear the news? Captain's daunting himself.
Kind of weird, because usually when you land in a location and you use the treasure map kind of like, you know, tool, then it shows you the right place. It doesn't. But I have an idea where it is for. Oops. That is. Ahoy there. Matey. Hello there, Oliver. Welcome in, dude. And good evening. Okay, so next we are looking for this fort over here, for the second naval contract there.
Clews down, catch some wind. Get on that main sheet, trim to.
It's there that
More
the
sail,
river brings
all
down golden
sail.
sand, and we're down to the
Party like.
away, away.
Hello, Valkmar. Welcome in. And thank you so much for a follow.
To larboard, sir. Who's floating by?
You can keep to the coast, but we're damned if we do, and we're bound for the Rhine. And away, boys, away, away, right-o. It's very well, my bonny young girl, for we're bound for the Rhine. We were sick of the beach when our money was gone. Away, right-o, and sign in the stockings and drive her along. And we're
Jesus. Almost crashed into the small island here. Saw it like last second there. The fog is quite thick here, so if it wasn't for the mini-map, I probably would have charged him there. Oh yes, a cat. What a cat gem. You could say a sail cat gem. Surprise Island. Here's one and there's one. Who wants to crash into the next one? Damn, another white wire location. That's a fourth already in this playthrough. We only need 3, I think. Because the only thing you can spend it on is the whaler outfit. Unless I'm misremembering. Yeah. And your girlfriend are finally moving into a new apartment. Just got your mattresses today. Oh yeah, dude. That's awesome. I hope you definitely, you know, gonna make it a cozy, nice place. Gonna spend your first night in a new place today. Hell yeah. I hope you guys, you know, sleep comfortably on the new mattress as well. And like, you know, in a new place and environment, because that can of course always take a bit of, you know, time getting used to sometimes. Just how fucking good is the soundtrack for this game? I'm never gonna get tired of the soundtrack, I think. It's also kind of like, you know, how much is going on sometimes in like one single track. Doesn't really get repetitive.
Hold hearty, lads! Furl those men!
Gotta create like a petition to bring Brian Tyler back to composing as an Assassin's Creed, you know,
I can keep the heat off for a fee.
for the next like Assassin's Creed soundtrack. There are Realities of war. Greetings, privateer. I am but a simple merchant, yet at times even merchants must wage war. I've engaged the services of various privateers to sink a fleet of so-called Spanish traders, who are in reality nothing more than pirates. Join our ranks and may this be a glorious battle. Yes. And also, let's go ahead and craft the whaler outfit. And I also want to use the pistol swords here now that we've unlocked them. And also let's refill some ammunition here real quick.
You need to vanish, friend? ¿Necesita algo?
Indeed, bit of Fashion's Creed. I actually quite like that whaler outfit. Oh, hell yeah. We can get the next broadside cannon upgrade, or we can max out the mortars. Let's max out the broadside cannons first. Need another 440 metal here. And let's also change the appearance again. Let's go with the Kraken sails this time. Just like the full set to kind of like showcase it. The Upscore isn't going to be nominated for any game awards, it seems. Really? You haven't really followed up on any of those news. Well, that would really surprise me. Because, yeah, I mean, you know, everyone's been raving about it. And already seem to have quite an impact. Gonna be real scary. Gonna basically roleplay as the Flying Dutchman. Let's get the pistol swords here. There we go. Ah, yeah. So I already have a golden flintlock pistol, which you gain for completing all the naval contracts. But I won't actually give it to me until I haven't finished all of them. Just to kind of like make it a bit fair, you know? Because I already got this from like previous, you know, playthroughs. Saw the list of nominees in the video. Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that, to be honest. I was quite sure that it would, you know, be nominated for something.
As much sail as you can! Stunsails! Let's ride this squall!
You know, this is something I wouldn't mind the remake of Black Flag maybe diving more into. Because there's not really much of a mechanic about, like, you know, having like a crew of ships you know, kind of like a fleet, I guess, in real time that you can interact with and maybe, you know, send on other ships to fight with you.
Keep a safe distance. Awaiting your mark, Captain. Break.
So I wouldn't mind like more battles, you know, involving ally ships.
Ready to fire, sir! Bit of order, seize off the wind! Tops, gallants, royals, studs! The mortar would be ideal from long range. Fire! Make your man, Captain! Kill off the squall! Bring those rockets up! Let's get moving! Fire! They're on the ball line to head! Goes the Royals, top! Loose and catch the wind! They're fearful to us, sir! Grounded all on! There's some good meat for spearing here, Captain!
Yeah, I don't think I have any time right now for like harpooning. Just saying.
Fire! Some good meat here for spearing, Captain! Look, they fire mortars, Captain! Fire! Fire! Give me some speed! Fire! Fire! This way, do you? Fire! As much sail as you can! Fire! Fire! He's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Fire! There's a good shot to cripple her! The whole place shot down! Get up to planks! Get tight to her! Negate her ability to ram! We're ready, sir! Brace for him with that header! Fire! It's pondering!
And there we go. Now a naval contract completed, which means for now it's only one left, and that is Dry Tortuga. At least for this sequence here.
Foremost gallants in!
Careful, well, you'll be right back to harpoon it.
Grab a duck on the wind!
It's like, give me a second,
Lads, check those royals!
but I'm dealing with you.
Hey, boys! Oh, don't just hear the old man say, goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Oh, don't just hear the old man say, hurrah, we boys, we're homeward bound. We're homeward bound to Liverpool town. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Where all of them duties they will come down. Hurrah, we boys, we're homeward bound. And when we get to the Wallasey gates, goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Oh, Sally and Polly for the flashmen do wait. Hurrah, we boys, we're homeward bound. And one to the other we'll hear them say, goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Oh, here he comes Johnny with 40 months' pay.
Huge swell! Larboard!
Oh.
Brace yourself!
It's fine. Just a small wave. Howdy there, Zomb. Welcome in. A good day to you. Yeah, it's not going too bad. Doing another shorter evening session today with Black Flag. Working on some naval contracts at the moment, and then we're jumping back into sequence 8 here. Gonna unfortunately witness how Blackbeard's story finds an end.
Here we go. We are outward bound for Kingston town with a heave-ho-ho. And we'll heave the old wheel round and round. Good morning, ladies all.
How's it going for you?
And when we get to Kingston town, the heave-ho-ho is there we'll drink and sorrow drown. Good morning, ladies all. Them gals down south are free and gay with a heave-ho-ho. With them we'll spend our hard-earned pay. Good morning, ladies all. We'll swing around, we'll have good fun with a heave-ho-ho. And soon we'll be back on the
Floating, sir! Floater here, sir! Think we survive?
And when we get to Bristol town, with a
It definitely is one of those missions, you know. It just gives you a bit of a gut punch.
Ahoy aloft! Bring it all in!
Like, how can you not love, you know, Blackbeard's and Edward's relationship? Private escort. Greetings, privateer. We have captured a ship carrying valuable cargo, which is rightfully ours. The Spanish do not agree with this assessment and have vowed to take it back. Protect the ship and you will be amply rewarded.
Ahoy, Edward! Captain's trick!
Get the mainsails into the wind! Reef! Shorten all sail! Loose mainsails!
They're locked!
Haul down and clew up! Unfold mains, let's move!
We ride the wind for all she's worth! They're so exposed! Take the shots out!
Fire! Ready to fire, Captain!
Starboard, sir! Wreck survivor here, sir!
Cruise up! Eat her sticks!
Furl the mains! Reef those gallants!
Fire!
Deal with more than one!
Blues down! Down to the
You're not alone.
Loose and trim too.
It's a bit foggy and smoky here.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind.
Unfurl aloft. Man your sheets. Larboard. Looks like booty.
Fire! Let them make a miss. Take them up in my mercy scoral. Awaken your master.
Hold on! We're going to hit them.
Fire! Fire!
There they go.
Fire!
Away from that. I won't waste up there.
Almost ready, sir.
We can board and take up. This all exposed. Take the shots.
Douse all.
Easy enough.
Ready to bark, sir.
Alrighty. So, that's all of the side missions done in this sequence that we have to do. So we can head straight to the main story here. But yeah, it was definitely worth doing the round trip here around the south areas, because that way we could pick up on quite a few different upgrade plans here. And as for underwater locations that actually had an upgrade plan, I think we might have all of them done now at this point. Because these ones are just like smuggler's dens, really. They're not holding any upgrade plans. Oh shit. So this one. And this one, of course, I forgot to pick up on. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna worry about it for now, because it means too much sailing back and forth. We can pick up on that when we get back into the south areas. For the Blackbeard missions.
Pirate hunters.
Booty in this economy, I know, right? Ain't no one got money for that booty of yours. I like the details of having the miniaturized crew members dancing on the rafts. That's true.
Your advance's gone, you'd see again. Bound round the horn through the hail and rain. Sing and haul and sing.
Haul in the stunner. Get them aloft. Douse all sail.
Bring it all, sir. Go.
Let out some sail.
Okay, I'm gonna go half sail and I'm gonna get myself a drink real quick. Hopefully we're not sailing into anything. We're back.
A handy ship and a handy crew. A handy mate and an old man too.
they go!
There she blows! A hump like a snow hill!
There's some good
Damn.
meat for
I came back and I landed exactly on a white whale location. Wait, what?
More sail! All sail!
Ride the wind, for all's is worth.
It's a small coincidence. Is this Randy Dandy's song again? I think so, yeah. I like to sing that every time we come past Florida or Tortuga, for some reason. I guess you're more likely to receive a handy there. Speaking of which, Florida. Time for another round of handy dandy Randy.
Captain Kidd, and God's laws I did forbid, and so wickedly I did as I sailed, so wickedly I did as I sailed. Oh, I murdered William Moore as I sailed, I murdered William Moore as I sailed. I laid him in his gore not many leagues from the shore. Oh, I murdered William Moore as I sailed, I murdered William Moore as I sailed. I spied 3 ships from Spain as I sailed, I spied 3 ships from Spain as I sailed. I spied 3 ships from Spain, I fired on them amain, and most of them I slain as I sailed, and most of them I slain as I sailed. Come all you young and old, see me die, come all you young and old, see me die. You are welcome to my goal, and by it I lost my soul. Come all you young and old, I must die, Come all you young and old, I must die.
You must die? That's a bit macabre, you know, with us sailing directly to Blackbeard's death here. Hello there, Eric. Welcome in, and good day.
Filthy necatiadet! A great disappointment you are, Thatch. His mind's made up to stay, he says. It's a sodding. And hang all of you lot that follow this sorry bastard into obscurity.
The man's a prick. I know you're come to call me home, Kenway. Your faith in me is kind. But with Nassau done in, I feel I'm finished.
I'm not of the same mind, mate. But I won't begrudge you the state of yours.
You still looking for that sage fellow?
Aye.
Taking a prize a month back, I heard a man named Roberts was working a slave ship called the Princess. Might want to see about it.
The princess. Cheers, Thatch.
Well, don't sit there like a barrel of wet fish. We're celebrating my retirement! Uncork this man's breakfast!
Save us a few bottles, eh?
Yeah, I wonder if there's actually no database entries here. Or at least updates. Guten Abend to you as well, Eric. Hope you're having a good one so far. Ah yeah, North Carolina. Present-day North and South Carolina were originally a single English colony, the province of Carolina. They split apart in 1729. The province's sparsely settled seacoast was often pillaged by pirates, including Edward Blackbeard Fetch, Calico Jack Rackham, and Charles Vane, as well as William Kidd.
Where's it, lad?
What? Stay here. Shoot anything that was certainly.
There was a deserter among them who recalled my face. I sliced into his gullet before any word left his lips.
Anybody see you?
Don't think so, sir. But I reckon Kenway suspects something. He don't miss much.
Tell me about the beach.
A fair gathering, sir. Most too drunk to stand.
That will suit our purpose. Tell me about Edward Peach. What sort of man is he?
It's Thatch, sir. At least that's what he calls himself. But he's a mad bugger, he is. Cracked as a glass teapot, sir.
Details, Sam. Stop talking in...
Well, sir, he likes his drink, for instance. Only he makes it queer. Takes the usual rum flip and fills it with half a weight of gunpowder to top it off.
Did I hear you all right? He drinks gunpowder?
Aye, sir. Just for show. And only last week he rounded up a score of his crew and made us sit in the hold of his ship while he burnt off sulfur and other sickening minerals. We just sat there like it was one of a million pits of hell and nothing less ordinary.
Good God! What the hell for?
Like to test his crew is all. Tease out their fitness and what. Of course, it always turned out he was the fittest of the lot. Thought for a moment I'd die there. Bloody savages.
Have no fear, soldier. This will be the end of it. Come on. It's time. Quickly, send the signal. And remember always this day.
What the devil?
Today we send the king's finest their praise! All set! He'll take it! Fire! Ship! Guns out! Fire! Bloody navy! They're all ready to back up! Fire! Fire! Stay up there! Ready to fire, sir! Mortar's there! Fire! She's weak, just right there, Cap. Fire! Concentrate! Fire! Reach the console! Yes! Get those clues up! Ground on every inch of sail!
Hello there, Dr. Darling. Welcome in.
Reel 'em in!
That's right, another secret stream. Join us at the right time for a very epic moment.
Come on, ahead! Exact 3 or 4! Let's stop the war! And cut up temptation! Go! Bury the law, boys! Take no dust! I'll cleave your lengthwise, maggots! How you be doing, Edward Milan? I'll not fall here today, bastards! Come at me!
Is Fetch still on the other side?
Can you make it clear?
Where's Fetch?
Here's the path to perdition!
Comes from over here, but he is nowhere to be found. A pushback.
Can we? In a world without gold, we might have been heroes! Devil curse me. Where's the jackdaw?
What of that, sir? Did he fall? Captain?
He drinks damnation.
Damn, Amita, what a time to raid. You joined us right for the death of Blackbeard. Hello there, dude, welcome in. And thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How was your stream today? And what did you stream? Hello there, Des, welcome in. Thank you for joining with the raid. And welcome in as well, Seraph. Good evening. Indeed, Zomb.
Requiescat in pace.
Requiescat in pace. Fetch. For anyone who hasn't checked out Amita's channel before, there's a shout out in chat. He's a really great streamer, playing like lots of games I'm also really into. At the moment, for example, he's playing some Cyberpunk 2077. For the first time ever, he's gonna play for the entire game. And he's also playing Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales at the moment as well. A game that I picked for him to play. But yeah, definitely some great narratively driven games over there as well. Indeed, one of the saddest moments in the game, it definitely is. Yeah, really is a gut punch right there. Indeed, Oliver. RIP. Did some good progress with Cyberpunk? How's your evening going? That's great to hear, Amita. Glad it went well, that you made also good progress. And yeah, it's going pretty good over here. Just doing like a short session tonight, you know, doing a bit more of a side content, kind of like caught up with the remaining side missions of this sequence. And yeah, just doing a bit more main story. Aiming on finishing sequence 8 tonight. And also move into the next year as well. He died. Try leeches. Okay, Seraph, that deserves an insult.
Hey, if you're looking for your balls, they're back in Blackwater.
Maybe 2.
All you say is nonsense.
Or maybe 3.
You damned fool!
In a world without gold, we might have been heroes. Great line. It really is. You know, because it showcases well on the surface, you know, Blackbeard and other pirates had the reputation of just being after gold and nothing else, you know. Blackbeard actually had some, you know, noble aims as well of establishing, you know, the Pirate Republic and, you know, a republic for free men and women. It was independent from any crown. So in a way, you know, that was definitely the cause they were also fighting for. Alongside the money, of course, but it wasn't like the only goal. But yeah, I love that line too, you know, because Blackbeard really symbolizes something within the pirates that's definitely more noble than, you know, some of the others. You know, I kind of wish I would actually save that feedback online and then have it be saved across all your playthroughs. So kind of like know, you know, the next time you play the mission, how much you previously enjoyed it. Cheers, Amita. If you remember correctly, Yubi changed Blackbeard's final words to make a more fitting to his character here, more memorable scene overall. That wouldn't surprise me. because this mission was also one of the first demo missions that were showcased for the game. Not the spoiler part about, you know, Blackbeard dying and stuff, but kind of like the scene where Edward arrives and, you know, they're kind of like just hanging out and, you know, drinking, and then him tailing the guy who's suspicious. And the whole cutscene where Edward and Blackbeard actually like, you know, meeting and hanging out is completely different in the demo mission. Actually playing like a throwing knife contest or something with a guy they have like kidnapped, I think. Something like that. But if you look on YouTube for like a Black Flag demo mission, then you're probably gonna find it. But yeah, it's quite different in that version. And another thing that's also different in that version is that you had a dedicated crouch button that also allowed you to crouch and move at the same time. Something that didn't have in the final game. Had to wait another year for Unity for it to actually be implemented.
Loose oil and crimson!
Alrighty, where are we going next? Okay, quite a way again, but gives us a good opportunity to actually go through Black Trench and finally get the upgrade plan there. Let's also have another look into the database if there's any updates on... Yeah, there is. Or Blackbeard. Okay, gonna have to see what's actually new here. So this is all something we have seen. Okay, let's start from here. Shortly after his audacious gambit, Blackbeard decided he had had enough of a pirate life. He was nearing 40 and despite his ferocious reputation, he had lost his love for the pirate's game. In the early summer of 1718, he half-heartedly accepted a pardon from his friend Charles Eden, governor of North Carolina. But by late August of that same year, he had fallen back into the old habit, restricting his activities to the southeastern coast of the North American British colonies. Unbeknownst to him, the governor of Virginia, Alexander Spotswood, was keenly aware of his continued piracies and was busy organizing a party to extirpate this nest of vipers. In November of 1718, Spotswood offered money to Lieutenant Maynard to see the job done. Taking command of a few fast ships well suited to the shallow inlets where Blackbeard was known to hide, Maynard set off in search of his prize. He learned from passing ships that Blackbeard was likely anchored on the island side of the Ocracoke Island, in a deer haunt for a pirate. As dusk fell on November 21st, Maynard and his crew spotted Blackbeard's ragtag group, but decided to hold off their attack until the tide rose. In the early hours of the following day, Maynard's crew slipped into the bay and approached Blackbeard's ship. They were greeted by a sudden volley of pistol shots and cannon fire. This caused Maynard to retreat, giving Blackbeard and his crew time to slip through the shallow waters and attempt an escape. But that didn't quite work out. Zombie, think the reword Blackbeard's words were more of a fine act of defiance, saying he won't give nor take quarter to from those he was fighting. They changed to be that more memorable line. That's definitely fair, yeah. It's understandable, you know, sometimes you want to be accurate to kind of like the maybe historical portrayal of a character, but at the same time, you also want to create really iconic moments. And yeah, I think through his actions and the way he was, you know, kind of like fighting, I guess it definitely showed a decent amount of defiance already. But they definitely managed to create quite the iconic moment. You know, to this day, it's still one of the most quoted scenes, I think, in the AC series. Amita, you were doing some missions to Panem today in Cyberpunk. For a moment you thought you screwed things up because she said let's be friends. When you looked again at the guide and saw that you need to do more quests, still to romance her. It definitely take a bit, you know. And it also depends on your gender of the main character, I think. Like who you can actually romance. But yeah, I did also go ahead and romance Panem primarily in my playthrough. Sounds like real life. I mean, yeah, sometimes, you know, it can be good to actually first become friends. You know, that way you actually have a foundation that goes beyond just the superficial. Playing as Melvi, yeah, same here. But I think upon replaying Cyberpunk, I'm gonna choose female V. Just kind of like, you know, have a different experience with the voice acting, and yeah, it will also impact some relationships, I guess. You right now? Do you have to go again, Dr. Darling? Or are you in the Seriously Odyssey phase right now? You're in the must sleep because you have another long day tomorrow phase. Understandable, yeah. Same here, but I don't have to sleep just yet. But it's definitely gonna be a long day though. Speaking of which, it kinda made me tired just now though. I was thinking about the bed. Was like, sleep. That could be nice. Sounds good, Oliver. You have a good night, dude. I hope you guys have a, you know, good first night's sleep in the new flat and everything. And yeah, catch you next time, dude. Take care. Cheers, Oliver, dude. I appreciate that.
She winked and flicked a flipper. She thought I was a maid. Hey, jigga, jigga, ha, ha. Good morning, ladies all. Hey, away, roll a bowler. Hey, jigga, jigga, ha, ha. Good morning, ladies all.
Alright, time for some underwater diving. Gonna be the last time, really, I think.
Something better on the seafloor is reef the topsails.
Lots of sharks, yet again. Yeah. Explore all underwater shipwrecks. So this is definitely the last one. Oh, shit. There we go. Got the plan. Time to get out of here. Okay, it wasn't even for like any kind of like necessary upgrade or anything like that. It was just like a visual. Well, now we know at least. fuck off, dude. Freaking shark.
Clues down! Cancel wind!
Alrighty, but yeah, that's all the underwater locations done. Time to head to the next main story mission here. That's also going to be the final main story mission of this year, 1718. Gonna take place about a month after Blackbeard died, or at least a few weeks in December. There it is, the Ranger. That's a ship of Charles Vane. Was a bit insane in the membrane.
Goes the Royals! Talk!
So Thatcher's been topped. Fuck's sake.
He was outnumbered. I couldn't reach him.
Devil damn the man, he was fierce, but his heart was divided.
It's hard to let go of the life you know best.
My own idiot father liked to brag about how he meant to purchase a ship of his own. I'll get a privateering contract, Charlie. Your old dad'll be a captain. Drowned in a whiskey bottle before he ever left shore. Right, Kenway. Been musing on this plan of yours. This observatory you're always going on about. How do we know it exists?
We find a slave ship called the Princess. Aboard should be a man called Roberts. He can lead us to it.
Well, them slavers work for the Royal African Company. Find one of their ships and start asking some questions.
What's our course, Captain?
We're looking for slave ships. Any that work for the Royal African Company.
You don't mean to traffic human cargo now, do you?
No, Jesus, Addy. You know me better than that. We're only after information. We're looking to find where the Princess docks in her spare time.
The Princess. Slave ship.
Aye. Blackbeard told me there's a good chance we'd find a sage aboard her.
Very fitting outfit. Yeah, this is the whaler outfit that you get from crafting or hunting 3 wild whales in the game. I quite like it because it looks a bit more casual, you know.
Captain, Vane's just sunk a merchant schooner.
Damn! Can't that animal stay the course we agreed to?
Careful, Captain! These waters are closely watched by our enemies.
Larboard! Loot floating by here, Captain.
We must be getting close, Captain. Larboard! Human Fluxon, Captain! I think he's breathing! Sir! To starboard! Castaway! Still alive, I think! Don't sink that slaver ship, can we? There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know, I know.
You know, it's good that Edward has Ade here as his quartermaster, because, well, Edward wouldn't be interested in, you know, hurting innocents like that. We also have seen him, you know, go over dead bodies. Ever.
She spooks, Captain! The slaver ship is running! Damn fool! I'll get us in close.
About, like, you know, much of a worry.
All sail! She'll take it! Fire! Damn that Captain Vane! He's unloading everything he has.
He'll sink it if he's not careful. He'll get closer.
Fire! Fire! The wind is picking up nasty. Vane's dead in the water.
I'm taking us close.
Lay aboard, boys! Fast as you are! All clear! Pull away!
The Vane parkour.
I'll murder the man who stole my ship.
Keep calm, mate. Remember what we're after.
If we time it right, we can use our force to our advantage. We're going to hit them!
Go to hit them!
Okay, we gotta sink a ship here, so we wanna get close to our fort,
Try the mortar, steer to their end! Incoming!
since we have to use it to achieve it. Also, I don't have too much health left going to this mission.
Ship is dying, Kenway! Incoming fire!
Oh. Okay, come on. Fort, help me.
Fire!
It's bad! We're all but kindling, Captain!
Okay, there we go.
Don't sink that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know, I know.
Another Richard will back the impact! Batten yourselves! Brace for impact!
Was a bit close,
Get the mainsails into the
given with how little amount of health I actually started here.
crowd on every inch of sail! More sail! Give me more sail!
And, you know, still trying to actually get the objective complete.
Pull them down the howl line! We're going over. Find the captain.
Come on, me roisters. You scurvy bag of brains.
Guns and steel aren't louder than sticks and spittle, mate.
I've more than enough of all that.
Just find the captain.
Keep right back here!
This captain claims the princess sails out of Kingston every few months.
All right. We'll set a course.
You made ash of my sails and rigging, jackanapes. You owe me a share.
Damn it, Vane!
Oh, Charles, what a surly devil you are.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Oh, but it's my mandate to fuck with you, Charles. Lads! See, the boys and I had a bit of counsel while you were wasting time with this lot. And, well, they figured I'd be a fitter captain than you reckless dogs.
I'll cut you another cunt, traitor!
This one I figure I might sell for a tenner down in Kingston. But with you two grog blossoms, I can't take any chances.
You regret this day, Rackham.
I regret most of them already. Tie them up! Cast them off.
I'll gut you, Jack Rackham! I'll open you up, I'll tear out your organs, and string your bloody loot with them!
Stop your goddamn howling, Vane! There's no bloody use!
Well, well, the fearsome Edward Kenway speaks, eh? Pray tell us, Captain, how to quit this predicament. And tell us what genius you have for sailing a boat with no sails and no rudder.
Shut your gob!
Trouble in Paradise, huh? No, it's a pretty cool scene having just this kind of like wide angle. You don't really see them up close whatsoever. But it also gives you like a good scale for kind of like, you know, how lost they actually are. The piece of Mars falling down, that's just the cherry on top, isn't it? On like the pile of shit they've assembled here.
Keep still now. I'll take these oysters you've ordered.
You mad sap. This island's crawling with food if only you'd care to look for it.
Yeah, I am looking, Louts. Found some just here. Don't come following now. Do you hear me? Don't come looking for me.
Wretched fool.
Gotta say, like, every time I see Vane like this, you know, it kinda is crazy to think about. Like, not like he was, you know, the most stable person to begin with, but, you know, to kind of like see someone being driven, you know, insane by these circumstances of being, like, isolated on an island, lost, with a person that's kind of like low for most in that kind of like moment. seen my clams and oysters. What a bastardo. Okay, so we gotta find and skin 3 animals here.
Down among the dead men, down among the dead men, down, 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 down among the dead men, let him lie. Don't dance with the fishermen and their dories, Kenway! This island's mine! Come at me, and I'll cap you, bastard! It was your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway! I'll be damned if I let that mind make one more decision for me!
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness? Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive, is there?
I mean you no harm, you corker. Now let's work this out like gentlemen.
Oh, God! I've got a bleeding headache on account of your jabbering. Now stay back and let me live in peace.
I would if you stopped filching the food I gather and the water I find.
I'll stop nothing till you paid me back in blood. You was the reason we were out looking for slavers, and you was the reason Jack Rackham took my crew.
Yeah, nothing mad about him whatsoever.
Vain! Face me, man!
Vain, face me. You could say his attempt was in vain. This mission is always tricky, you know, to actually find the 3 animals that you need, because it's not like a huge amount of them. And for example, if you find like a crocodile, like over here, then you can't actually kill it. Because we're not having any kind of like, you know, darts or range weaponry. I can't craft any animal bones. Like any sleep darts with it, can I? I think I can, but I can't use it, can I? Yeah, I don't have my blow dart, so I can't use them.
I said not to follow!
Jesus, you've lost your head, man!
It's a fair exchange for finding these flintlocks and grenados.
Listen, Vane, we can hunt with those guns.
And I mean to!
Yeah, I think that's an understatement, Sekit.
Blow off, Shirley! Bloody rags will be all the time of your temple. Not dead yet! Here!
He is hunting. Definitely, yeah. I could hunt with these. That's what I'm intending to. Ha ha ha.
You and your bloody fairy story got into this mess, Kenway. And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another.
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill you, Vane!
Bloody try, by all means.
Where are the animals? There's one. What the heck? I'm like stuck in here, what? Okay. Still need to find one more cat here. The cat is definitely also hunting. It's in league with Vane, it seems. And if only I could attack the crocodile with an air assassination or something. But yeah. Can't actually kill them in the water. Only like... live to fight another day, really. They can't, like, you know, bend step them or something. Like how the crocodile was just saying hi there. Tried to take me, but then it couldn't because I was locked in an animation. Okay, there's another cat here. Perfect.
It's either you or me who's leaving this island alive, Welsher. Because I'm not going to sail again in a world cursed by your ugly boat.
You don't throw stones out of a glass house, dude. Okay, we gotta air assassinate him.
I'll blow you to hell.
No. Oh shit.
I'll flush you out. You can't hide, can we? I'll blow you to hell! Blow off some limbs! Not dead yet! Here!
Crocodile got cheated.
Bloody right!
Got cheated by another crocodile.
No escaping me!
Yeah, we're not gonna use the hidden blade here because we're not gonna actually kill him.
You goddamn fucking knave, Vane!
Nancy boy! Only done half a fucking job.
Fucking hell. Is this my reward for believing the best about men? For thinking that a bilge rat like you could muster up some fucking sense once in a while? Maybe Hornigold was right. Maybe the world does need men of ambition to stop the likes of you from mucking it all up.
Or maybe you just don't have the stones to live with no regrets.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shanka. I ain't coming soon.
How convenient timing, isn't it? That in that moment a ship arrives to take us home. But I think it's good that he didn't actually end up killing Vane there, you know, because even though after what Vane has done, you know, openly shooting at him, he gave Edward plenty of reason for self-defense and, you know, killing him to save his own life, but you know, he I guess didn't want to kill another, you know, former ally for one thing, but also maybe realize that he's just, you know, really sick in the head at this point. And also, you know, that it wasn't needed to kill him to kind of like defeat him. What was the point of that? He could have simply left on his own. Of what exactly, Sackett?
Stealing a fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my brig from this pillock. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was onto me from the first.
Hold your tongue, Rackham.
So what now? Still chasing your elusive fortune?
Aye, and I'm close. I've heard the Sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the Sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching for one that causes the most pain. All right, Rackham. Back to retirement.
Back to retirement. You're leaving now on the ship. Why did you need to confront that guy? Let him be king of the island and just get out of there. It changed nothing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Apple was planning on the ship arriving at that moment. I guess it was a lucky coincidence. It was like more, you know, acting out of self-defense of the resources that Vane was trying to steal from him, I guess. You wonder if Ade got rid of the mutineers. I definitely assume that they would be dealt with in one way or another. Not sure if they're all like at the bottom of the ocean, but hopefully not working for us anymore at this point. I'd hope.
What do you be needing today, then?
You definitely gotta repair my ship finally. Not wanna stay on like, you know, 1 health bar for the rest of the playthrough. And oh yeah, we can get the heavy shot upgrade, the last one. Very nice. Not many upgrades now left until we have fully maxed out the Jackdaw. Fire barrel strength, but we're still missing the plan for that. The mortar, we have a plan for that, and the broadside cannons. Nice. So I think starting next stream, when we can kind of like max out, you know, broadside cannons and mortar, we're gonna go and attempt the first legendary naval battles. Because even though they're not like, you know, historically relevant, they're still lots of fun and quite epic. And defeating all of them gives you quite a bit of money, plus a unique ability, which is an enhanced RAM ability. So that could be handy for the, you know, final couple of missions as well. Just to kind of like flex a bit, I guess. But yeah, let's go ahead and refill this. And this is going to be where we will call it for tonight, with sequence 8 now finished. 99% of the side missions done. That's like 3 naval contracts now missing actually until we have all of that completed. Yeah. And then it's just gonna be main story from here on out. So I guess it depends, you know, how long we're actually gonna be able to stream the next couple of streams. Because I can make no guarantees, you know, if it's like shorter streams like this, then it will still be, you know, a few more streams here to finish the game. But yeah, we do like 2 decent sized length streams, then I think we will be able to finish the game actually. I mean, it's like 4 more sequences and 3 more side missions. So yeah, definitely getting there. Then of course, once we finish the Black Flag, we're moving on to Freedom Cry, focusing a bit more on Adevale's story and another very important, you know, aspect of history, which this game of course also, you know, thematizes, but Freedom Cry focuses a lot more on, you know, the issues of the slave trade, and Ade is like actively fighting against it. So that's gonna be good as well, doing that. But yeah, for tonight, this is gonna be it. Let's go ahead and exit here. And let's have a look who's online and if we can raid someone, shall we? The verse of a stream, Aura, thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight for a bit more Black Flag. Thank you, Amita, for the GGs. And no verse of a stream either. Thank you again so much for the raid earlier. Okay, how about we send everyone over to Arctic? He's playing a bit of PUBG. You know the drill. If you want to join us with a raid over to Arctic, feel free to copy and paste these raid emotes. And yeah, not sure when I will actually be back for the next stream. It will be kind of like a bit spontaneous this week because it's going to be quite a full week for me. But yeah, whenever time and you know, kind of like in the mood, then I'm definitely going to be back with more of Black Flag. Thank you again so much everyone for joining us today, and yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of the evening, or you know, maybe already morning if you're living over on the east side. Catch you guys next time.